Alright, you filthy animals. Your life. I'm stood here, that's why. Welcome back to Falcon Blues TV.
Cheers, Dave.
Cheers, lad.
Cheers to the toffees.
Fucking hell. Everton 1, Arsenal 0. Sean Dyche's first game in charge, and holy fucking shit.
It's nice to win again, anyway.
It's nice to win. It's nice to win on another level as well. I had 1-0 Tarkowski. Arsenal 1-0
on the radio.
I said it on the radio last night. 1-0 Tarkowski. 500 to 1 with a fiver on it. Yeah. So you do the maths. Yeah. So I'm going to Benidorm. But yeah, that's my win aside. Wow. 3 points. I think 3 points is more important at the moment for the Toffees.
And a deserved victory, I think.
Yeah. I don't think we, there was not one player there that you could say had a bad performance. Everyone played well. Everyone worked hard for each other. And you've just watched it. I'm sure you have. And it was just an excellent performance. But just one thing that's just sticking in the craw a little bit is why wasn't this done X, Y, Z weeks ago? We had this. We said this while we were sat in the stands. Where was all this performance a few weeks ago? Where was this energy? Where was this hard work, working for each other, double teaming on defenders and stuff like that? Set pieces, putting the ball in the mixer.
Great.
But I'm not going to dwell on that because now it's a new era of Everton, and this is the kind of that is the benchmark today. Yeah. I kept saying City was, today was. No.
Yeah, I mean, great performances. So, Dwight McNeil, what a game. Where's he been?
I know, like a man possessed.
I know, wasn't he?
So well with Michalenko.
But I joked about it after the first half. We've created more chances there than we have in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
We suddenly looked dangerous in corners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He didn't play all game, but I have to give Calvert-Lewin credit for playing up there on his own.
Yeah,
Worked hard, won stuff in the air. Just seems to be getting back to basics with Calvert-Lewin, and I think that's been the main problem with him. He hasn't had that service.
And I think when you look back on the game, we've created the better chances, really, haven't we?
Definitely.
I can only think of the one where they had one cleared off the line.
The one where Cody cleared off the line in the first half, but then we had the chance where Calvert-Lewin slid in to Corey with the header, who could have just threw his hat on it and had time.
We did have a few
time to take a touch and stuff like that.
The first one with Calvert-Lewin, it was a great one from Onana, and then
Onana, excellent. Garner Gay, excellent. Just seemed to come. You just seen the old Idrissa Gay back in there today. It wasn't like the lethargic, struggling, couldn't pass wind.
Well, I know we've won, but I'm still going to moan about the ref. He was shite today.
Oh, the referee was a fucking joke.
Kept giving them just like little fucking nothing free kicks over nothing.
And my heart just skipped a beat when it went 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Where'd that come from?
We scored on 68, and I'm like, I'm telling fucking Decore to sit on the ball.
Sit on the ball, sit on the ball.
Honestly, but we've heard Sean Dyche's interviews as well. We've heard Tarkowski's as well. You beautiful bastard. Honest to God, Tarkowski, thank you so much, mate. But he said something earlier. He said something there about the team getting back together. And it's like, well, there's obviously something that's disrupted the harmony within the side, and that's what's caused, the poor form and stuff like that. But obviously, he's also said, I'm going to temper that by saying, well, the next game, we're on to the next game now. We can't dwell on this one too much. We can do what we like, and we can enjoy it as much as we need to, because we know we know what game is coming up next. And then Sean Dyche has come out and praised the fans again. There was the protest beforehand, which was well attended. It was really, really good. Great to see all the banners and everything else. But then, once we were in the stand, minute 1 to the 97th in the end, 98th, whatever the fuck he wanted to play after all that happened. The fans were behind the team all the way through.
Yeah, it was great. And special shout out for that banner that said, decision, no headlock.
No headlock. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. But, the win today and, the team spirit that was there today doesn't shade away from the stuff that's going on off the pitch as well. That still needs to continue. I'm happy if they were actually going to say, okay, well, we'll do that pre-game. And then after that, if result doesn't go our way or whatever, because, I don't even know whether there was a protest after the game. Because I think everyone was just like, well, actually, we don't need that today. Yeah. Because it was all about, the team, getting the players back on side, getting the fans back on side. And
good day,
good day. It just has. It's a good afternoon.
That's it, yeah, that's it.
It's a good afternoon in the Barclays, and we never get many of them, so it's good. It's good to have one for the change.
First win since October? Fuck.
Yeah. But I've said this about Dyche as
At least
well.
we've won a game this year anyway.
All Dyche has got to do is win 4 games, and he's already got a better record than the last 2 jokers who were in charge. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
it's not a difficult task.
No, it's not.
You know, I know next week is going to be a really tough game, especially at their place. But there's games there that are in that in that winnable category. It's pushed us out of the relegation zone into 17th, which is effectively joint 14th or something like that, isn't it? So hoping the afternoon goes well for us as well. We have a bit of luck with a couple of results.
That's good. Let's hope so. Yeah.
And this is the springboard for it.
Let's hope so.
I have to give Sean Dyche a lot of credit. He's come in and he's steadied it a lot. It's only the first game. I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself, but you could see something.
Yeah.
I think with Lampard, you were always waiting for something. What are you trying to do? What's the end product here? With Everton there, we had a plan. We were dominant in the midfield. We worked hard. Yeah, we didn't have the possession, but we don't have to. If you're working hard and putting
create chances as well.
Create the chances, get the ball in the box, make yourself a nuisance. And we did that. Yeah. And if we can just start to get that kind of mentality, that's what we want to see. You'll get the crowd back. You'll get the fans back in no time.
That's it.
And I said it in the car. Substance over style. I'm happy for us to be gritty, hard, our asses snarling at everyone for the rest of the season if it means we stay up and then we regroup in the summer in the Premier League and we do what we need to do.
Yeah, that's it. And there's not much else to say really. Let's go and enjoy ourselves.
Up the fucking toffees. Yeah. James Tarkovsky. I love you, man.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, does do that. James Tarkovsky, if you're watching as well, hit that subscribe.
Of course he is, yeah. And let us know your comments. Who was your man of the match?
Tarkovsky.
Dave's got to go and buy Everton now. I'll be the chief executive in no time.
No, my man of the match.
Put me in
my man of the match today. McNeil.
But fucking Tarkovsky.
I just said Tarkovsky, but if I'm being honest, I have to say.
Yeah, McNeil had a great game.
McNeil was excellent. He helped out Michalenko an awful lot, who was getting battered by Saka. You could see it. And to be fair to
him, they all played well today.
They all did, and it's one of those days where you're proud to be back to being an Evertonian. We've had some, I'm not going to say embarrassed because that's the wrong word, just pissed off being an Evertonian is what we've been. And that's where we've been for the last couple of weeks. And this has been needed so vitally after the last fortnight that we've had.
Yeah, big time.
So, up the fucking toffees.
Tongue.
Let's have a bevy. Get in, James.